at Charlotte, the AAA ball club for Cleveland. He had over 300. He had 317. Had 14 home runs and 36 RBIs. And look at this, a extra base hit. First major league base hit for Ramirez, and he thinks it's a home run. Look at this. He thinks it's a home run. He thinks the ball went out. And a bit of embarrassment, but still. And there's Carlos Baerga, and he is going to take a ribbing for that. But it is still his first major league base hit.
Well, when you're a rookie and you know you hit the ball hard, you just put your head down and you start running. And you run as hard as you can, and you can see the Indians really giving Ramirez a hard time.
Ramirez. Let's say sandwiches. High fly to left field. And that is gone. Holy cow. Who hit that one? That was Ramirez. Well, he just missed his first home run in the big leagues, and he just gets his other one. He gets his first one there. Oh, man, is that high and far? That's some of the big sluggers hit him that way. Seaver called it right away. I was watching the ball. I got kind of frozen there watching it. I couldn't believe it was going that far. Pretty swing. Look at those fans. You can't blame them for going crazy out there.
Deep into left field. He may have another one. And this one is gone.
Holy cow. Oh, man. Look at his fan club over there. They are going crazy. Yeah, see Alomar pointing to the fan club out there, jumping around. What a night. 2 homers and a double. Woo.
So the rookie Ramirez, with 3 base hits on the night, he has scored 3 runs. He's got 3 RBIs and 2 home runs.
2-2 and 2 out. In the air, deep to right center field. Back goes Buhner. Back looks up, and it is out of here. And finally, the Indians are coming alive. Just a little bit quiet as they jump ahead. 3-0 on the Ramirez home run to shut the door. And Ramirez at it again, but Griffey going back, and he'll watch it sail out over the wall for Ramirez's second home run of this game. He is perfect, and the Indians lead it 5-1 on Manny Ramirez. Back-to-back home runs.
There it goes, deep left field, way back and gone. Manny Ramirez, a 3-run home run, and he has the record. He unloaded.
Well, what a way to get the record too, John. I mean, a mammoth shot to left field. And there's the mistake. That's what you get for pitching to him. He tried to come inside with a fastball, and Manny Ramirez, a new Cleveland Indian RBI record with 164 and his 43rd home run.
And the standing ovation for Ramirez. There's no question about this one.
And rightfully so. His teammates mobbing him in the dugout. Makes this ball game 9-0, and congratulations, Manny. Well deserved. That's right. Take your bow. You deserve it.
There's a high drive deep into left field. Into the corner. Surhoff. Gone. Home run.
Balls and a strike on Manny Ramirez. Into to center field. Well hit. Brady Anderson at the track, at the wall. He won't get this one. Manny Ramirez, a 2-run first inning home run. And the Indians jump out in front here in game 2.
Ramirez hit the ball to right center field last night in the first inning. That Brady Anderson climbed the wall, made the great catch, saving a home run. But not even Brady Anderson can climb up that high. That ball was a towering drive to center field.
And Omar Vizquel was not running. Ramirez had a chance to choose his pitch, and did he ever choose it properly?
Fastball out over the plate allowed him to extend his arms. That's his strength, is going from center field around to the right field corner. When he tries to pull the ball, he's going to get in trouble.
Well hit left field. If it's fair, it's a home run. And it is a home run for Manny Ramirez. There goes the shutout as it becomes 7-2. And even Wells can't cool Manny Ramirez off, at least not completely.
And this is the difference between Wells in the 9th inning and Wells in the 2nd inning. He could not get the fastball in on Ramirez. That's where you try to pitch him. But he did not have enough left to get the good fastball in on him.
But once that was gone, so was Wells. And those who remain come to their feet in appreciation. New York goes to its bullpen, and we go to a commercial.
And David Wells tries to get a fastball in on Manny Ramirez. And his expression will tell you all you need to know.
Luckily, he turned away from the camera just before that one-word exclamation, but this can be plainly seen. Ramirez continues to sizzle. That's his 3rd homer in 5 postseason games.
Well hit to right center field. Back is Tinsley to the warning track, to the wall. It's gone. Home run, and the Indians win. The magic is still here at Jacobs Field.
He's not exactly styling, but I think warmth rather than fashion is the number one concern here.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here's the 1-0. In the air to right. Sheffield going back. Sheffield to the wall. Goodbye. Forget about the socks. It's the way he socked that baseball that matters.
Well, you know, the Indians, since they went on that little winning streak, all adopted that high style of wearing the pants. This might change the whole club again. They might all come with the socks on the outside over the pants. Here it is again. That looked like a change of pace from Saunders. And Ramirez goes the other way, and he knocked it out of here. All Sheffield could do on this one was watch it go. No chance to make a play. He made a beauty last night on a ball hit by Jim Tomic.
Crushed into deep left center. Goodbye. Is hit in the air to deep left center field, and that one is in the bleachers. There have been no more magical endings in baseball anywhere more than Jacobs Field this year. Seemingly night after night this summer. And Ramirez makes it 5-2.
That's about the time it took for him to get down to first base.
3-2 pitch, hit high and deep to right center field. Cruz is back at the warning track at the wall. The ball is gone and the game is tied. 3-2 the count. Manny with a fly ball to left field. Back is Stewart at the warning track near the wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Ramirez, his second of the night. The Indians are back on top, 6-4. That ball is well hit into right center field. Cruz will watch it go up and out. Manny Ramirez, 3 home runs.
That's going to be a curtain call for Manny. There it is. He's giving the Sammys. Did you see it?
Team that the season starts and you know they're going to be in the postseason. Manny Ramirez, way back and oh boy. Goodbye. Well, they had 15 runs on the board, even though the most prolific RBI man in the last 61 years, Manny Ramirez, with 165 batted in. He had gone 0 for 4 tonight with 3 strikeouts. Now he puts a couple on the board. 17-1 Cleveland. Ramirez with his second home run. That, by the way, was his 200th career home run.
Going to finish in the top 10 in all 3 categories. And is he going to get one more thrill? He is! Unbelievable! Touch of all time! Deep into the picnic area! Wow, what a hitter. What a hitter. Number 38, 9-3 Indians. That'll give you goosebumps.
I'll tell you, Jeff, you don't know how he does it. I mean, for most normal people, you'd be sitting there with your knees shaking. They want him to make a curtain call.
And that was a bomb.
2-2 pitch. A swing and a long drive. Deep left. Way back. Gone. Manny Ramirez has won it. Halfway up the bleachers and left. A 2-run homer on a 2-2 pitch in the 12th. How about these Indians? They win it in 12 innings. 5-4.
And when he hit it, he knew it. He just stood at home plate and watched it.
Ramirez. Breaking ball hit in the air to right center field. Drifting back, Brady Anderson. It's off the fence. And Ramirez holds at first with a long single. With that bad hamstring, Manny's not running well, and the crowd is on him a little bit. On another day, that ball might have gotten into the bleachers, but with the wind blowing in, it got knocked down. Ramirez has his first hit as a member of the Red Sox, and let's see if the Red Sox are going to run for him.
Yeah, the wind has shifted several times. It hurt Everett's ball, didn't bother Nixon's home run, but knocked down this ball enough to keep it in the yard.
I think the Red Sox in a tie game in the 7th might run for Manny. And Manny's going to come off now, and they'll use a pinch runner. This makes sense. And let's see who will run here for Manny Ramirez. He cannot run that hard with that bad hamstring. He gets his first hit as a member of the Red Sox.
2-1 Red Sox in the second. Plodding pace to the beginning of this one. Manny drives one high and deep in left center, way back and gone. His first career grand slam for the Red Sox. And it is 6-1.
It's a fastball right down the middle, and that time Manny does not pull that shoulder off. He stays right on it, and the line shot into the screen. Quickly now with 109 RBI, puts him one behind Gonzalez for the lead in the American League.
Crowd buzzing after the grand slam by Ramirez. That's given the Red Sox a 5-run lead here in the second.
The 2-2. Swinging a high fly ball to right center field. Way back goes Justice near the wall. It's gone! The game is tied! Manny Ramirez has hit a 2-run homer off Mariano Rivera in the 9th inning, and we're tied at 6. Can you believe it?
I think Dan Duquette said it best on the pregame show tonight. He said, as we talked about Manny's long home run yesterday, he says the legend of Manny Ramirez grows day by day. Well, there's been another growth spurt here of the legend of Manny. The Red Sox get Manny happy returns on that 2-run shot by Ramirez to tie it.
19 homers, 62 runs batted in for Manny. A dramatic home run. We talked about that wind tunnel to right center. Not that that pitch needed much help, but that appeared to be a high cutter he threw out over the plate, about letter high, and he crushed it to that part of the park where he has so much power. Manny Ramirez has caused both of Mariano Rivera's blown saves this year. He got a high fastball or cutter, and Rivera knew he made a bad pitch. Manny fouled off those
a few years ago, and then he's look out. Oh, man, for the second day in a row. This one goes into the upper deck. Manny Ramirez.
Wow. What? Look at this ball rolling back down and just dropped into the bullpen. Well into the 5th deck.
Hit so well, he receives a huge ovation from this crowd in Toronto. Man, yesterday it was off the facing. This one was 5, 6, 7, 8 rows up into that upper deck.
The first one hit up there was back in 1989 in the divisional playoffs against Oakland. Jose Canseco hit one in a very similar spot. But what a great swing, very relaxed hands.
And Ramirez drives one. And the Red Sox go back-to-back 2-0.
This is a hanging breaking ball up in the zone, and Manny Ramirez realizes that that one is just about as far as the one that ended game 2. A rocket. Higgins took one look. He took one step.
That one is hit well. That one is on its way. And goodbye. Over everything. Onto the streets of Boston.
Left field, and the Red Sox are winners. Manny Ramirez with an absolute rocket into the Boston night, and the Red Sox lead the series 2-0. The at-bat the Red Sox have looked for all night to make them pay for walking Big Papi, and on the 4th time, Ramirez delivers.
Manny Ramirez has been doing this for a whole lot of years, and that was a no-doubter. As soon as it left the bat, you knew it was gone, putting the Red Sox up 2-0.
It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning in Boston, and nobody's left, as Manny Ramirez sent one completely out of Fenway over the monster seats off one of the greatest closers in the game.
Well, here's a guy in Rodriguez that has one of the best curveballs in the game, but he tried to sneak one fastball by Ramirez on the inner portion, and that's where it wound up.
How's that oblique doing right now for Manny, huh?
I would say it's just fine.
And the Red Sox win it 6-3, and they take a 2-0 lead.
Ramirez goes to right field. Back it goes. Back. This is gone. seen the thunder and lightning that the American League pitchers have seen for several years now. Ortiz and Ramirez, who combined on 92 homers this regular season, have gone back-to-back, and we're tied at 2.
I've never seen a hitter lock in another hitter.
They just want to loosen those gloves right away. They really they're like a tourniquet, huh? Manny hits this back. Gone! An absolute missile by Manny Ramirez has made this a one-run game.
Still at 90 miles an hour, that velocity's okay, but Mike, we talked about the key being the breaking ball. That was a slider. It hung up in his eyes. I would be real surprised if Freddie Garcia gets to throw another pitch here tonight.
And what could you say, too, about Manny? I mean, he hit home run to right field, home run to left field.
It's almost too like the phones in the bullpen weren't working because Konerko had to ask Jermaine Dye if the reliever was ready down there. Ozzie Guillen did not get a signal. He got Konerko to take his hat off saying he was ready. They're going to go that way.
1-0 pitch. Drives this to center. Back goes Garrett Anderson. Back he goes. Back. Gone! The Red Sox doing it all in this inning. A touchdown and add the extra point, a 7 spot here in the 4th. 3-run shot, Manny Ramirez, 8-0 Boston.
Well, you talk about a beautiful swing. Shields makes a mistake, leaves this ball on the inner half. Look at that position. Head down, good extension.
His last home run was on June 8th. That's 15 days ago off the Phillies' Randy Wolf. He hits that in the air in center field and pretty well hit and up into the breeze and going and gone. Well, Jerry, we were talking at the top of the telecast about how the Red Sox have done better this year against lefties, largely because of the additions of Steins and Ramirez, and they didn't take long to make that point and drive it home here in the first inning. They drove themselves home. Ramirez, a towering home run off that Fleet sign. Third base balloting.
Manny hits one high and deep to left. Another mammoth home run off the light tower, the top of the light tower, up in the bulbs. Well, the first one was estimated at 463 feet, and this was another tremendous blast into the top of the light tower in left field. And it's 9-5 on Manny's second of the night.
How in the world are they going to measure how far this thing would have gone?
Another look at the Ramirez home run to start this inning. Wow.
And Ramirez puts that one in the air. Right center field, way back. Goodbye. Welcome to the 500 Club, Manny Ramirez. Well, so typical of Manny Ramirez. Everybody said what really brings him a notch ahead of everybody else is his ability to drive the ball the other way.
baseball history. There's not going to be any presentation of any kind here. Game will go on.
And he walked in the first, struck out looking in the fourth, struck out swinging in the fifth. And that was against Roy Halladay, the starter for the Jays, who's gone. A file on here to work the seventh inning. Foul off the right side.
Now he's missed a couple of good pitches to hit tonight.
Last two at-bats has been the first pitch.
Yeah, first pitch breaking ball right over the middle of the plate, and he slices it off to the first base side.
Ramirez with a 6-game hitting streak, 10 for his last 24. Has not had a hit tonight. Now he does. Deep left center field. Way back, and it is gone into the screen. Manny Ramirez hits his 32nd of the year, and the Red Sox lead it 4-1.
This one, he got the fastball down and in, and everybody in the ballpark knew that was going as soon as he made contact. He missed a hanging breaking ball for strike one, but didn't miss that fastball.
Manny Ramirez. Here's the pitch to Manny. There's a fly ball deep down the left field line. If it's there, it is long gone, and it is long gone. Into the upper deck. A monumental blast by Manny Ramirez. And it is now a 5-2 Red Sox lead.
You won't see too many home runs hit further than that. It's one thing to hit him in the upper deck and right. When you hit him in the upper deck and left, boy, you're hitting it a long way. And that ball didn't just reach the upper deck. That ball went rows back down the line, but it was fair and several rows back. What a shot.
So suddenly 5-2 Red Sox.
1-1 pitch. Fly ball into left field. Back at the wall. This ball is gone for a 3-run home run. Manny Ramirez has just made it a 3-run game. The Dodgers are back in it. It's 8-5 here in the fourth. And how did this rally start? With a strikeout. That's the crazy game of baseball. A strikeout, a wild pitch, and all of a sudden an instant rally.
Talking about a wacky game. Brett Myers with 3 RBIs.
Bases loaded, 6th inning, 1 out. And a drive to left field down the line. It is gone. A grand slam home run. Well, that didn't take long. And it is 6-2 Dodgers. Bobblehead. The crowd is still in an uproar. Go ahead. Go up one more time. They love it. turn it around and lead 6.
Arrived, however, and Dempster just didn't have it tonight. Fly ball hit to left center field, deep, way back, and this one is well up into the bleachers. A home run for Manny Ramirez. And the Dodgers now lead it 5-2. That got out of here like a rocket.
There just aren't a lot of guys in the world who can hit that pitch as far as he hit it.
Sidearm breaking ball and a towering drive to left. Back goes Vélez. It is gone. Sidearm Manny Ramirez, and he paid the full price for the pitch. Swing and a drive, left field, rolls back, she is gone!
Changeup from Cole Hamels, and Manny's done this so many times. He knows how to treat these dramatic home runs. We got a ball game.
He's been behind the fastball all night. Caught a changeup in the strike.
Petit looks at third, comes to the plate. Fastball is lifted to left center and deep. Back goes Young, way back. Manny's being Manny, and the Dodgers lead 2-0. Hitting home run number 511 in his career to tie the great Mel Ott. The next fella in front of him, well, two of them, Ernie Banks and Eddie Matthews. So Manny Ramirez and the crowd wants him to take a curtain call. Up the steps he comes, and he salutes the crowd right back.